Provodnikov versus Mathysse is apparently looking good for March 28th at the StubHub in California. This fight has got a lot of people excited, or this potential fight, because you got two bangers there, two guys who are knockout artists. Now, both guys are pretty short for junior welterweights, both on the shorter side, but Provodnikov, looking at him, has the shorter arms. And both guys like to come forward. Someone has to give. At some point, someone's going to have to back up in this fight. Unless they're going to go toe-to-toe for 12 rounds and no one's going to go down or whatever, no one's going to get seriously hurt, then someone's going to have to back up at some stage. I think it's going to be Mathysse that ends up backing up in this fight. Mathysse has shown the ability in some fights to actually move and box a little bit. And I think he's going to be forced to move and box at some point in this fight, because Provodnikov, with those shorter, more compact arms and a more compact physique, even though they're probably around the same height, Provodnikov has a more compact physique, and I just feel he might be naturally a bit stronger, maybe a bit more robust, maybe a bit more durable than Mathysse. Not saying Mathysse is fragile at all, but you're talking about in relative terms here. So I think that Mathysse is going to have to, at some point, start moving, and it's going to be Provodnikov pursuing Mathysse. And for that reason, I don't know, it's a difficult fight to pick. Mathysse is more versatile. He has the longer arms, definitely. He can box a little bit, but is he slick enough? If Provodnikov's really putting it on him to stay away. I suppose Tim Bradley did it, but to me, Tim Bradley's a better technical boxer than Lucas Mathysse. So I don't know. I'll leave that one up in the air, but it's going to be a fascinating fight. Could go down to the wire. Could end up in a knockout. But like I say, the pattern of the fight, I see both guys coming out early, looking to see what the other guy has. But eventually, I see it being a cat and mouse game, with Provodnikov being the cat and Mathysse being the mouse, having to backpedal a little bit and box rather than just coming, forward and meeting fire with fire. So that's just my provisional thoughts on this fight. If it does take place March 28th for the StubHub, it's going to be a great one for the fans. Drop your comments below. How do you see this fight playing out? Do you see it playing out like I described, where it will be, they'll go head to head a little bit in the early rounds, but eventually Mathysse is going to have to get on his bike? Do you see it like that? And if you do see it like that, do you think that Mathysse can do that successfully and maybe get a decision, maybe get a late stoppage, maybe swell Provodnikov's eyes up? Because Provodnikov's face does swell. We saw that in the Tim Bradley fight. So do you think that that's the way it's going to go? Or do you have a different vision for how you think the fight may play out? So drop your comments below. Let me know how you feel. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.